A good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Monday Morning Yo-Yo. I, of course, am your host, G2 Jake. Last week, the big news, FOV Max, 80 yo-yo display case, two sides of a panel, of clear panel, 40 yo-yos a side. Middle had the separator so your yo-yos don't hit. Yada yada, you guys saw it. The pre-order happened over the weekend. I'm sending your invoices today, this Monday. Fingerspin Banshee SS's started to ship out. Those of you that didn't want the box, those are the ones that went out. Otherwise, we're waiting until next week when the boxes come in to get the rest of those out, along with the 2 loadout weeks and this coming loadout week. So, loadout Tuesday again this week, but won't ship until next week with the new color. Loadout Tuesdays, every Tuesday, guys, at noon, new loadout color. The idea here is, you guys have heard it for years and years and years. How do I get a G2? So right now, the loadout is becoming the essential G2. Kind of the essential, I would put it in the higher end or premium yo-yo for everybody to have. And with having a drop every single week, that gives everybody a chance to get one. Especially leads to not having to be there at drop time. But at drop time, colorway is revealed. So if you're waiting for a colorway or still looking for one, stop in at drop time, because some of the more sought after colorways or fun things I do with the drop all do go quickly. I'm pleased to announce that everybody got their first or second choice on the brass race for the Patreon shipment. Those guys are on their way. You should be seeing your emails today with your shipping today. I did all of the labels last night and today, this morning before filming this. Customs photos, I'm about halfway done. I haven't decided if I'm doing a video with all of them like I usually do or not. But you're going to start seeing them pop up on that customs tab on the website. When I get your custom set photoed and listed, I'll shoot you a message on Patreon so that you can send over the rest of your payment, and I'll get those customs on the way to you. Matt, why don't you take it away with the bangers before I ramble on a little bit more?
Oh, hey. Fancy seeing you here. Hey, what's happening, guys? Happy Monday. Hope life is good for you. I also hope you enjoy this week's bangers. Let's ride. Up first, we are in a dance party here at Dan the Yo-Yo Man's Rave, and let's enjoy this music. Everybody! All right. Up next this week is this guy, and my goodness, these moves, my friends. Behind the back, around the arms, anywhere you want to put that yo-yo, that dude is putting that yo-yo on that spot. Hey, last but certainly not least this week is Mr. Andy's Candles? He likes candles, but maybe he likes candles, but the only thing we are for sure on is this dude can yo-yo. Andy, everything you do makes it look incredible, brother. Thank you so much for sharing this week's banger. Anyways, y'all, that has been this week's bangers. Mucho love to you and your family, my friends. I hope you have a fantastical week. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I will see you fools next week. Let's ride.
Thank you, Matt. I appreciate you always. Hopefully you got the names right this week. So a lot of things have been have kind of stood still here with the container issue. And hopefully everything gets fired up and smooth sailing as soon as those get in. Like I said, they're scheduled for next week based on the tracking right now, the 20th. I do have something here I can release Friday, because I know some of you have been jonesing asking for a normal release. I do have something I can release Friday that does ship in a box, not the new containers with the labels. So I'm going to look into that, and if it happens, I'll let you guys know for sure. We do have club coming up this week, Wednesday or Thursday. I'm pushing for Thursday. It's up to Mike because he's the man and teaches us a trick. But I like doing Thursday. We can learn the trick, hang out, and watch part of the football game afterwards together. Whoever's interested. So that's been fun. If you're in the fantasy league and you have somebody going, it's fun to talk trash after we learn the trick and kind of chill and just watch the game some. Content creators. I mentioned last week, and some people asked me about it, what kind of content I'm looking for. And what I'm looking for to add to the team are people that are making entertaining videos around yo-yo, or even just like hosting clubs, people that are involved deeply with the community and want to help it grow. So that's different than, I would say, everybody else that's mostly looking for competitive players. That's not my main focus. Maybe we'll circle back and try to grab a couple top-end competitors at a different time. Just depends on where, like, this is not a straight line of what we're focused on for G2. You're always adapting and changing things, but I would like just to expand the content team a little bit. If you look at Matt, he has a niche of doing different content, helping on Monday Morning Yo-Yo, but then making his own content, funny skits, taking current viral videos and adjusting them to fit Yo-Yo somehow. But anything, like, I would love to have a professional reviewer on the team. If you take Nate as an example, Nate reviews other yo-yos. He does a great job with not being biased, having a sponsor. He announces at the beginning of the videos, hey, G2 and Zipline are my sponsors, support them to help me continue taking the time to do videos like this. And then he will tell you his honest opinion about whatever yo-yo he's reviewing that week. But I would like to be able to sponsor somebody that's building out either just reviews, whether it's video or written or both, and kind of I can help with what I would want from that, but being able to articulate how a yo-yo feels would be huge for that role, right, or that content. But I do feel like there is a big need for that in the community. And now this doesn't make sense because they would be, like, I'm looking to sponsor somebody that's doing that. So it's hard with the reviews because a lot of reviews can be swayed by the person's opinion just of a brand, good and bad, right? They're going to review their friends' items and review them well. So that's what I'm trying to help somebody that's creating content around reviews to have the backing from somebody to make honest reviews across the board, my products and other products. But just that's some content that is entertaining and valuable for viewers and the community. But really what it comes down to is you enjoy doing something on video or on camera or even photos, or you enjoy writing some way somehow that is entertaining to others and engaging to others. That's the content team that I would like to build up. So there's tons of variety of ways to do that, and I don't necessarily want to have somebody say, hey, I'm open to doing anything, tell me what to do. I don't want to have to tell you what to do right there. So my plate's pretty full with a lot of the day-to-day operations, a little more than I would like with G2 currently, with the shipping and packing and testing, but could definitely use some help on the content side that I don't have to tell them directly what to do, because if I'm going to directly tell them and lay it out for them, then I might as well just do it at that point, I feel like. So consistent, entertaining, engaging, not selling. So that's one of the keys too, is when you're creating the content, it's not selling something. So that's ideal too, is you're just creating it mostly for entertainment or a value that they're learning from it. So tutorials or whatever. Patreon has opened up they have chats on the app, and now they've opened up a live stream audio. So every Tuesday I'm trying to set up for a live stream AMA. It's just audio for now through the chat, but last week was a lot of fun. I'm going to post a time tomorrow morning, and you guys can post your questions and I'll answer them all live. It's a little easier. I can expand on things a lot better via audio or video than I can via text for the most part. And I'll set up a time that we will go live and do that tomorrow, so you guys can be around, since it does not save the audio transcripts. But a new feature, they have other items coming along the way, they say, so we'll see. Hopefully eventually it becomes into a video stream platform over there as well. I just finalized some details for the New York State Yo-Yo Contest. Dan is the MC. Dan's Agent Series Yo-Yo is coming very, very, very soon. The Evolution. And we'll have some of those there. We'll have some shirts there. But just a heads up, Coney Island, New York State Yo-Yo Contest. And we will have our items at the New York Yo-Yo Club booth. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. This has been Monday Morning Yo-Yo. Have a wonderful week.